Hello my dolls, so today I have this makeup tutorial. I am going to be using this palette right here. It's the new LORAC Makeup Pro palette. The colors of these are seriously so gorgeous. They're all beautiful and very pigmented. These top two rows are matte and then these bottom ones are shimmery. And they're gorgeous. If you're looking for a new palette or just want to splurge on this, I really recommend you getting this one. You can literally do a lot of eye looks with this palette. So this is what I created with this palette, and if you don't have that palette, you can obviously find shades similar to this and recreate it. It doesn't have to be exactly the same shades as that. Like I said, the only color I didn't use from this palette, it's this one right here. But you can obviously you can even do like dark brown or whatever color. It probably works the same way. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with primer, and I'm gonna use my MAC, this one. I'm gonna start with my eyes first, just because, so I don't have a fallout on my foundation and everything. So then for this tutorial, I'm gonna use my palette that I've been obsessed with lately, and it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna start off with, well, first of all, I'm gonna start off with this shade. Whatever light shade that makes everything blend easier will work. And if you want, I can close you up. So after I have this really set, I guess, I'm gonna go on with my transition color, and it's gonna be this one right here, this one. And it's like a peachy color. And I'm applying that one. Let me close you up so. And I'm applying that so it blends all the colors I'm gonna put after. I'm applying it like above the crease, not on the crease, but above it. You see the shade right there? After that, I'm gonna go on with this one. It's like a reddish with a little bit, maybe it's like a little brown undertone. And applying it right in the crease with the same brush. I really like this brush. So once you think it's okay, the shade, I think that's okay. You can always, I'm always gonna go back in it with that. Now I'm gonna take this color right here. Which one is it? This one. That one, and it's more like this color. I don't know. It's like a silver. Here. It's like a silver, but then it looks a little pink. And I'm gonna apply it all over the lid. I'm also applying it in the tear duct. So once you have both colors, I'm gonna go back with a fluffy brush and blend everything. And once you blend everything, it's gonna go again. It's gonna like cover up a little bit of the silver shade. This isn't really silver. It's like a warm silver shade. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's really pretty. Now I'm gonna take this palette. I'm taking this shade out of this palette. This palette right here. It's more like a burgundy, like brown. I don't even know. It's like a this shade. I really suck at describing stuff. It's like a red, like a warm, it's like a warm reddish burgundy color. And I'm getting that shade with this brush, an angle brush, and getting a little of that. And then I'm applying it right in the outer V of my eye, just so it has more depth in it. And then with the same brush, I'm gonna blend the harsh lines. And I'm going back with this shade right here, the one that we started off, which is this one. And getting a little bit of that and just blending those two colors that I recently applied in my crease. And I'm going again in the lid. So now for foundation, I'm going to be using this one, the Makeup Forever one. And I'm just going to apply one pump. So I have my eyebrows done already, and this is the first time I'm using this, so I don't know how I feel about them. I feel like they're really too much, but whatever. So I'm gonna go with my concealer. I'm gonna use this one. I don't know what to say about this concealer. I like it, but then sometimes I don't like it. I don't know. Sometimes, actually, usually, lately, should I say, lately it's been playing me, no joke. I look like a deer. I don't know why. So I'm blending it with this. The reason I don't like this concealer, I mean I like it, but then sometimes I don't, it's because I feel like it just dries up. It makes my skin look really dry. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, or I feel like this is so harsh. So I'm probably going over it with this, which makes no difference, but at least in that, just so they're not like perfectly. To set my under eyes, I'm using my Laura Mercier pen powder. And I'm using this e.l.f. brush that's seriously the best thing I've bought. Really. It's amazing, and I'm just grabbing that. Now I can go in with my counter. Now I can go on with my Now I can contour my face. And I'm gonna use this one as always. Like, I seriously love this palette. If you're looking for a good contour palette, I'd recommend this one. This is so good. And I'm using the dark shade right here with this Sonia Kashuk. Like that. I tend to do like a little line right here. The same, because if you see, you naturally have a light, and even though I cover up with foundation and everything, you can see that shadow right there, so I just focus it more. So I put it right there, and then I go over my forehead. Like I said before, if you don't have a huge forehead, you basically highlight this area. But I have a huge forehead that doesn't even fit in the screen of the camera. And then the leftover, I just go over the nose, which for me, my nose is pretty small, which thank goodness. But if you have a little bigger nose, then you basically have to like take your time and contour it. I mean, if you want to, you obviously don't have to, but basically I'm just bronzing up my nose. Now I take this fluffier brush and then I go in with the medium shade right here, and then kind of like blend that contour up. So after that, after you're contoured, I'm going to use this one. I use it for like basically blush. So I just put it like that, you see? Right on here on the sides. And then I take my blush brush. And then just to put a little bit of something, I'm gonna apply this. Where are you? This blush right here. And I feel like this is really good for what? For fall. Right here, this one. So I'm applying it just a little bit on top of that. Just a little bit, because this thing is pigmented. It's probably my favorite blush in history. It's really gorgeous. I love it so much. I just want to put a little bit over my face. See how gorgeous that is? It's like soft. I mean, if you want to go hard, but I do soft. And I'm gonna use this thing. It's just sitting there all the time, so I'm gonna use it. It's a loose powder by Laura Mercier. It's Sundust. This thing is really like shimmery. It's like a bronzer pigment, and I'm literally just putting a little bit on my brush and then tapping that, and then I'm just applying it on top of here. So this is gonna be basically like my highlighter. I can finish up my lower lash line now that I have my concealer and everything. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. You see it right there? Yeah. So I'm gonna use this little guy right here, this one, and apply it. Can you see it? Yeah, and right in my lower lash line. I'm taking the shade that I applied in the outer V of my eye, which is this one, this little shade right here. And applying this little, this is more fluffy. Let me see. It's a little bit more fluffy, so it's easier to control. Like this one that I used, it's really dense and it just applies like right there. Now, so it doesn't look really harsh, I'm applying that warm color, this one right here, and just blend everything so it doesn't look really harsh and dark. Now I'm applying this color that I apply in my lid right here, this one, and I'm applying it with, what's my other brush? I guess I'm gonna use this one right here, and I'm gonna apply right there in the
Can you see the little pimple right here? Like, who gets a little pimple on their eyelid? Like, that has never happened to me. And it's just bugging me. Anyway, at least you can't really see it. So, why do I look blue? Why does my... Still look blue.
So after this, I'm going with my gel liner and apply it. I'm just gonna do a really thin, I always say that, right? A thin eye. I'm not gonna wing it out so much. Actually, I'm not gonna wing it out at all. I'm just applying, like putting it right in the upper lash line, just so it looks darker. And I'm also applying a little bit of the leftover gel liner that I have right, not in the waterline, but like right in the lower lash line. And not so much, just a little bit. Can you see? So now that my lashes are curled, I'm gonna go with my all-time favorite mascara, which you guys probably see in every single video I do. So once my mascara is on, I'm gonna go in with my lip liner by MAC, and I'm just gonna do this. And then I know they look, woo! I'm gonna go on with this one, and it's really nude, really nude. This is how it looks, and I forgot to use a highlighter for my brow bone, and I'm gonna use Sugar, this one right here, and just with my finger apply it right below there. And then just blend out the reddish color like that. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. You can always recreate it. If you don't have the palette, there's colors that you can obviously find. They don't have to be exactly the same. You can just like match them a little bit close, and then you will have this look. I really like it, and I hope you guys like it too. And thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.